Correct. But again, according to United Nations, there is no such thing as a mulatto. There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as a Hispanic. There's no such thing as a Latino or any of that. According to them, you're either black or white. How you mix when black is the dominant gene?
Thank you.
How can you be mixed with something that I don't want to say is inferior, but has less potency than you?
Thank you.
Got the black dominant gene.
Yeah, but you saying that he mixed.
But that's the #1 way to deceive you. They're going to use
saying?
you to deceive you.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, 2009, he's going to be the one that passed that Codex Alimentarius.
Alimentarius, Agenda 21.
That's already passed. That's already passed.
It's 31st.
We in 2008. We're not in 2009 now. Great. I agree, brother. He ain't. Let's finish. Let's finish so we can go to the questions and everything else. Codex Alimentarius? Codex Alimentarius is basically a program that says that nutrients are actually poison to you. And that they have to create what they call a recombinant, right? A recombinant bovine injection in every cow or poultry or something in the world. This is what they want to do. This is what they've been doing. Remember that mad cow disease that was going on and all that? That was them feeding cows to cows.
That was at 60%. Now they're going to do it at 100%.
Right. They have to implement this, like the brother said, in 2009, which is the first year of your man Barry's ascendancy to the thing. So we'll see if he does anything about it. If he does, I would be great. I would really applaud that.
Bush done did, and we know he did all this.
I would rather Bush.
Because Bush is out of here. He's out of here.
I don't like you.
He's not important no more.
I like you, but his agenda is to kill you.
I mean, the goal is population control, though. That's the goal.
The goal is that.
Population control. So they inject fluoride into everything.
Fluoride and
they got to.
In your system.
But again, if you don't,
6 billion and 3 billion.
Worldwide.
They really want it down.
Behind the whole message is there's no weapon formed that shall be able to prosper against the children of God.
That's right.
We got this black matter coming from the sky.
That's right.
That's going to give us strength to make us super people.
That's right.
So we ain't got nothing to worry about.
You're right. You're right. So you shouldn't read, you shouldn't write, you shouldn't think about anything that's happening around you. You should just be there and let it happen. Great.
Absorb.
If that's what you want to do, great. I like to be more informed than that. That's just me. But if you don't want to do that, you want to sit down and just let it all happen, then that's your right. That's your prerogative. And I support that, brother.
Then you say, well, we created these people?
Created who?
Or the devil. God created the devil through his glory, right?
Which God are you talking about? What devil are you talking about?
The Almighty God, or the positive and the negative.
Okay.
Both of them gotta exist to be energy.
Well, no. I don't agree with that. I don't think that evil has to exist for good to exist.
So
I don't believe that.
So you
But that's
believe
me.
that night or light have to exist for it to be darkness?
I'm saying the greatest part of the darkness is the light, and the greatest part of the light is the darkness.
So both of them exist.
I'm saying that both of them are same polarities of one energy. So whether you got hot water or cold water, it's still water. So it's only one thing. So we are not on the outside of the grace of the Most High, like the brother said. We are immersed in it because we have chosen to be. But it's a choice. You could choose to take this or throw it away. In the end, it doesn't matter because we have already reached that. Yet, in order for you to navigate yourself in the time that's coming, you need to know what is around you. You need to know where the minefields at and everything else. So all I'm doing is just giving you little things that you could build on so that way when you see these things start manifesting on the TV through this guy, you know the difference between what Obama is doing and what Barry is doing. Because Barry has an agenda that is different than Obama's agenda.
Barry's agenda has been something that's been given to him since before he was born.
Before he was
That's
born.
what he was physically brought here to do, regardless of him wanting to do that or not.
And
The
again,
omen, right?
the black melanin,
And
right?
the white
The
man,
black,
if they had any type of glitch that he was going against the agenda,
he's out of here.
he would have been cut.
But that's why they already set that up for you with the comparisons between him and Martin, between Malcolm, between JFK. They compare him to everybody that got outed.
Tony Dungy.
Yeah.
Just
They
killed
perfect
his
example.
son.
say he had the greatest marketing plan.
Perfect example is this. Because he is the flip imperialism got a new face in the form of this guy.
But that, we're talking about that whole Janus thing is also to say that just as he's was put here to do that.
He could do something else.
Etherically, he represents something totally
Hey,
different.
he got the
going on.
forces of the universe in his ear.
And that
He got
nice-
black people all over the world that have ever existed in his ear that he may hear when he go to sleep.
He's large.
And he still, regardless to how much he hear that and how much he may want to do something, he still got to do certain things day to day to keep them crackers off of him.
Thank you.
So one of those things that he may have to do to keep him off of him is making sure X amount of y'all niggas go to the camp.
There you go.
And he may have to do that in order to save the global population.
Sacrifice.
And that means that if you one of them niggas going to the camp, you're going to hate Barack. But
Right.
if you one of them niggas on the outside, you see what I'm saying? You may say there's still some hope for him. You see what I'm saying? It depends on what's being done to you at the time that it's being done.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with that because, again, no one person is one thing all the time.
Thank you.
So you don't have to, again, acknowledge any of this stuff as real because in the end, the truth is the truth regardless. You go to the next one. This is the king of ancient Hawaii, of old school Hawaii. That's who potentially he could be, but that's who he might be. See what I'm saying? That's why they want, but then boom, you got him here as Smith, right? From the Matrix. That's Smith. So I'm showing you the duality that they always put this dude in. So boom, the senator killer, they want 4 more years, but he'll give them 4 more months. You know what I'm saying? Go to the next one. But then here's him as Neo. See what I'm saying? But in the end, that's Barry. You know what I'm saying?
Slugging it.
And I showed that to show again in Hellblazer. That's another story. But then here he is basically as Christ. See what I'm saying? Rising out of the black clouds. But this is really what he represents. A black hole
Black hole.
that is basically there. And what is the circle of that? That's an O, right? You're talking about the circumference of the hole.
Yeah.
And the deeper in you go, right, the slower things expand, but the faster the expansion. So we right now are basically right here, you know. But the minute we go in, meaning the minute he becomes president, we are now actively engaged. We've passed what they call the point of no return. We are now fully engaged in the drama that is about to play out to us as original people. And because he is a black man, he is basically going to be held to the same task or the same account that we are. Only difference is the white people in his camp have more at stake in him doing what they want him to do, more so than we do. Whether he do shit for us is irrelevant,
Right.
because I don't expect no other man to do nothing for me.
Right.
It's more about what you're going to do for yourself. It's about how you take the events that are happening to you and how you assimilate that information and use that to garner and manifest that. So when the shit does go down and when these portals do open up, you can take what is beneficial and leave that which you don't need behind. So ultimately, Barry or Barack is the black hole that is engulfing the universe right now, and that through a lot of things will be able to come into existence, good and bad. But if you perceive good and bad as two different things and not one extreme of an energy, then you're either going to be happy or disappointed. You know what I'm saying? You go to the next one.
And then you say Barack was, they were using Barack as
It's another
a
version of
person to help them get through.
That's what he want. That's what ultimately they want him to do. This is another mantra or Sri Lanka of Hanuman. So old school Dravidian black Moors or black people would sit there and focusing on this and leave this place. This is what this is all for. You know, these type of things are there for us to use to this day. If you do meditations and you get one of these things in your crib and actually go into the meditation and focus in on that, these things will begin, just like in the movies, these things will begin to activate things within you. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get up and walk out and start flying and all of that.
Where you get one of them from?
You can get it from any book on mantras or mudra.
Oh, that's the name of it?
Yeah, this is a mudra or a mantra of Hanuman. So if you put mandalas, if you get the term Mandela from, if you get the mandala and you put this up in there, you say images of mandalas, you see all types of stuff like this.
Last Mimsy was dropped in science.
Last Mimsy, exactly. The Last Mimsy, that movie. Heavy movie. And in the future, the white people had to exist in suits because they couldn't stand the sun.
Yeah.
Yep. This right here is the binary solar system, the binary star system that's basically activating right now. So just as I talked about the suns and all that, the double suns, that's what's going on with this thing. But again, these are the two inferences or the two aspects of the personality. Because there's only one sun per se, but it's manifested in a bunch of different suns. So this could be Barry, this could be Obama. You know what I'm saying? This could be Jay-Z, that could be Hov. It could be any duality. Anytime you're dealing with duality, you're dealing with the double helix. Double truth, exactly, or double falsehood. And 80% of the stars in our galaxy are binary. This is the only place in the world, in the universe, that only have one, allegedly. This is another version of it. See what I'm saying? Both spheres coming together in the form of the eye. This is in space. You know what I'm saying? Next one. Here it is. See? That's the sun. And then that's the double. See what I'm saying? I took this with a cell phone downtown Brooklyn.
Now.
Like 3-4 months ago.
Wow.
Right in front of the cookies. Hold that. So you see, here's the regular sun, the one you see out there, and then here's the other one.
You can take it, you'll catch the same image if you do.
Around 12 o'clock, if you get a cell phone and take a picture of it in midday, you might be able to catch one, or catch both of them. I got other images of it too. But again, you can Google that, go online, look up double sun, see what come up.
Take a picture of the sun around 12 o'clock.
Around 12 and midday. And then basically this is what it boils down to. You see, like it looked like a record, right? But this is like from space. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, this is where we're going. You know what I mean? This is where our consciousness is about to leave what they call a mundane level and get into a cosmic or celestial level. Those of us that have the capacity to see things outside of what I could prove to you in your face and what feels true to me. Because again, when I was watching him at the inauguration, I felt really good. You know what I'm saying? It felt really good to see this original man with his black woman and his black kids, you know, rise to that level and walk out there and be heralded as a king of the world, right? Then the next day, in all the papers, they call it the day after. Now, when I grew up, the day after was a movie about the nuclear explosion that destroyed the world.
Right.
Which, again, was an allegory to what's coming, what they got planned for this Russia thing. You got Russia posted in the Arctic Ocean. You got them in Venezuela. You got the Canadian and German forces doing maneuvers in Canada. You got the North American Union soldiers doing maneuvers in Mexico. So basically what's happening is they're circling the wagons around the United States. Because the next goal, again, is to break up the United States and turn it into a third world country. That's what they want. Because all of the European slugs is coming from Europe and trying to set themselves up from here, and all of the American slugs is trying to go over there and do the whole thing. So when they talk about the New World Order and all this other crap, all that's cool, but in the very end, none of it, to me, is ultimately going to have the effect they wanted to have. Because they don't have the ability now to manifest these things. But they do have control over those people, again, who deny the truth when it's in their face. You know what I'm saying? And again, the truth is what you choose to be true. But whether you choose it or not, it's probably true regardless. And that's the whole conundrum of physical life. So in the end, just to sum it up, Barry is one guy, Obama is another guy. If you choose to participate in that ritual that they're going to do on the 20th, right? One thing I think you could do to get the maximum effect out of that. Okay, there's mad pictures of Obama around, right? Get you a picture of Obama, right? It's perfectly one with his face, right? And write all in the face, as much as you can, write on it. Like if this was his face, I would write, right?
want a
In
new
it.
car, 2 houses.
You write everything that you want
Okay?
to make manifest in your life now.
Yes.
You make on Obama's face.
Right. Write it
So
up.
dead up.
Bet it up, y'all.
That up.
Bet it up.
We
Watch
did
go
it. We got our
rise.
rent paid, right?
Don't
We
miss
got our
it.
rent paid for like 2 months with no money.
With no money.
We like no money, like 2 months. Just
Got it
went
paid.
in on a little ritual. Cause you know you can use it as a portal.
Because he is a black hole. Remember that. You're not dealing with the physical. If you're dealing with the physical aspect of what Obama is, then you're going to deal with the physical aspect of him.
Right.
But look at what's going on behind him.
Right.
Look at the hidden occult aspect of who and what he represents and what he is, and tap into that energy to pop your stuff off.
Okay.
So you get his face and you write down whatever it is you want or how you see your life going between now and 2012 or whenever. And on the back of it, right, and all of this has come to pass based on my truth and my understanding of who I am, or something to that effect. You understand? You could write it almost like a letter to Anubis,
That's right.
right? And to Anubis, again, that's the god of melanin or the black man or god or whatever. And you basically write what it is you want. The day of the inauguration, when he's on the podium and he got the hand up and he getting sworn in, you take that paper that you wrote all that stuff on and you read out everything that you wanted while he's saying the ritual of him being sworn in. Then when they turn to him and they say, okay, you're now the President of the United States, and everybody goes crazy, take that paper, the face part of it, if this was the TV, put the face part of it to the TV and leave it there. So that way you can read the back, and all of this has come true based on me. All of this has already come true based on me, blah, 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 blah. Whatever you choose to write for yourself. And leave it there. If you do this ritual, do it 10 to 6 days before the actual inauguration. You know what I'm saying?
10 to 6, like 6 to 10 days.
Writing, you mean?
Yeah. Well, whatever image you get of him, try to do it. Get the picture or whatever 6 days or 10 days before the actual inauguration
You're
goes
saying
down.
10 days you could start the ritual, and on the 6 days before is when you can actually go in and get more specific. But don't do it before 10 days.
No.
Okay,
What I'm
run
saying
that
is
back.
10 days before the inauguration.
That's what I meant.
10 to
That's
6.
what I'm saying.
Right. 10 to 6 days before the inauguration. Get that
Get your
picture
picture.
and write what you need to write on it. If you have an
Ready by
altar,
6
Yeah,
days.
question.
I'm sorry. Yes, the 20th of January.
That's
But that's 2. You write that out, and if you have an altar, if you have a special place in your house, you can put it under your pillow and just leave it there. You know what I'm saying?
You have to tell me that.
For however long, right? And then when the day comes, tape it to the TV, and then don't take it off the TV until you go to bed, which means that you can't watch TV, unfortunately, unless you got another one. For the rest of that day.
Tape
And then
it
you
to
should
the
be
TV.
good. 6 to 10
Good,
days.
we have to go to work
build it
because we
up.
can leave it there, right?
Yeah, you can leave it there.
Oh, great.
You can leave it there. And then when you get home, you take that picture. This is the last part of the ritual, y'all. When you get, after you get home or after that day is done or whatever, you take that picture, you fold it up or whatever, and you put it someplace that's safe to you.
Okay, say it again.
And after that,
Say that again, the last part, Ben.
oh, for this, get a black one.
Black candle?
Hey,
Say that last part again, what you said.
Don't use your planet candle, don't use your age, your color candle.
Nah, try to get a black candle in the glass.
Okay, say that again, because I missed that. I was writing something.
Get a black candle. And
Fold up the paper on after the ritual.
after the ritual is done, you come back home or whatever, you take that piece of paper that you wrote all that stuff with, fold it up and put it somewhere safe for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's evidence of, that's a contract now that you created with yourself and the ancestors by using him as a portal to get it popping.
Okay. The black candle, what you say about the
The
black?
black candle you can light.
When?
they gonna represent the black hole.
When?
Huh?
They gonna represent like the black hole.
You can light it the morning of the ritual. The morning of the whole thing.
The 6th day. 6th day.
Folk had a very good point. She's asking specifically, where does the candle come into play? And when do you do the candle thing? She was like, at the end,
You can
after
try
I
something.
take
You do the candle.
It ain't gonna hurt to try it, okay?
One second, y'all.
We can push you.
Hey, what you want to visualize?
Just so we can get the ritual straight. Hey, yo. The candle part of it, you can get the candle 6 days before, whatever, 6 days after, whatever. But when you get the candle, you can light it the morning of the inauguration. Now the thing with the candle is y'all know how to dress candles, right?
You talking about the oil candle?
Huh? I'm talking about the ones that come in the glass.
The oil.
7-day count.
So right,
You don't
7
have
day
to have
juice.
oil in it.
You don't have, nah, you don't, that's what I'm saying. Regular candles are like this, right? And then you got the ones in the glass. Get the one in the glass, make sure it's black. When you get the candle, get rose water or salt water or whatever, and wash the candle yourself.
Take off any labels.
Take off any labels or barcodes that's on the candle. Take it off, right? Then the wick of the candle, clip the top, right? And then what you do, you would use your finger, preferably your index finger, and at the top of it, draw with your finger a 5-pointed star around the wick. You understand? Because 5 or a 5-pointed star represents the woman. You understand? So that's receiving. That's a receiving energy. So when you receive that, you're able to pop that off. You know what I'm saying? And then you leave that on there and let it just burn out. You know what I'm saying?
Also represents the elements to the fire.
Fire and earth. And then the blackness represents the energy that's behind him. You understand? That's coming in now, that he's in there. So when everybody in the world gives all of their energy to him, they're giving that energy to you. And the parchment that you put on the TV, and the candle that is now acting as a divining rod to bring that energy through to you. And then the thing that you wrote on the back is evidence of the fact that it's going to come true. However it is you want it to
How could
happen.
you have a tech in, like, to put on either
It's
side?
awesome. I mean, you could go in, you could take this ritual and add on to it however you want. Whatever worked for you.
But you want to visualize the things that you wrote on the paper.
While you're reading it, as he's being sworn in, you're going to be reading that.
Yeah.
While they talking, you're going to be reading that.
Okay.
So when he says yes and all that, he's saying yes to you.
Just yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? This is how it works.
And all the crowd cheering.
And all the crowd cheering is them cheering for you getting what you need to get popping in your life. So you use him for what he's there to be used for. And that's it. Any more questions?
Oh, what if we're at home? I can do this. We're at home.
You could use that. You could use salt water. You could use rose water. You could use sea water. Preferably a new moon. Preferably a new moon because you bring in new energy in.
Aluminum foil.
You know?
What?
Anybody else? What's up, brother?
What she said?
Should you also visualize the universe for its give and take, right? Should you also be visualizing what you're giving back for what you need?
Yeah. You have given back. Well, him being there is what's being given back to you. Him symbolically being in that space is giving that energy back to you.
The acres in the mill, huh?
That's it.
Acres in the mill coming up.
That's it. So when you get it, so again, now that he's got it, you got it. What's up, brother?
Acres in the mill is here, y'all.
Yeah, Osama bin Laden died in 2001. He's been dead. Osama bin Laden was trained by the same dude that trained Barack, Brzezinski. If you Google online pictures of Brzezinski and Osama, you will see a picture of them come up together in the 80s when he was supplying them. Remember when Rambo came out?
Yeah.
Rambo was fighting with the Taliban. Those Arabs he's fighting with was the Taliban. That was the Al-Qaeda. These were the ones that was helping Rambo get rid of the Russians. They just came out another movie called Charlie Wilson's War, and they talked about the impetus of how this whole thing started. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good movie. And again, it starred Tom Hanks, who is the cousin of Abraham Lincoln, who is the cousin of Barack Obama.
Yeah. Nice.
But again, when you talk about Abraham Lincoln as opposed to Barack Obama, you're also talking about Pascal Beverly Randolph. So Randolph is in the mix too. What's up, brother?
Which side was what made connected Obama to
To who?
To the Clayton, to whoever, the Clayton.
Or who is the family member? That's through his grandfather.
Through his mother?
Through his mother's side. The white side of his family.
So then that means that's not his family because you said the bloodline goes through the daddy, right?
Right.
Okay.
But that's still his family because people believe that that's his family.
But in the truth, you said.
But in the truth, you see what I'm saying?
It's not.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what we going.
You see what I'm saying? So again, it is true based on what you want to see him as. If you want to see him as a rising black man that's going to be there to help you out, then that's what he's going to be for you. If you see him as the opposite, then he's going to be that too. He's going to be whatever you want. That's why you got so many, you got mad Obamas to pick from. Whatever type of Obama you want, there's one for you. Yeah, pick your flavor. There's one for everybody. You know? Any more questions?
Which in reality is saying to you, when the whole is
all of
open,
these organized
you are
rituals
welcome to get what you want at this time. It no matter what race you're
Ism and
from,
schism that's
no
so
matter
well
who
put
you
together
are.
against
It's open
us
to all.
for the betterment of
It
themselves.
shows the
What would
devil
you
can
suggest that we
succeed,
can
and
do
God
as
has given us our blessing.
African people
That's the way I see it.
or as
And I want to take it
earthlings
good.
to combat what they're throwing at us?
Stop looking at each other as different because of whatever. Or stop trying to clown people just because they have a different opinion than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we as original people have a tendency to go at each other for foolishness because we grew up playing the dozens and everything else. But what happens is, the problem is we never grow out of that. So we wind up putting each other down, you know what I'm saying, when this person may actually have a great idea that could help everybody. Or this person may know something that's beneficial to everybody. But because this person, again, may be a Rasta, or he may be, you know, an African or whatever else, I'm going to look at him as he's different than me because he's not under the same ideological program that I'm under. When all of these programs came out of one source, and if we can agree that there's one source with it all that manifests in all these different ways, then we can get the truest experience out of every experience instead of just isolating ourselves into one specific agenda. So I may not agree with certain things other people who do this type of stuff do, but I support their right to do that. I may not agree, you know, or a person may not agree with me and think, well, you know, you young, you know, you wear feathers in your hair and all this other stuff. You don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? And to him, I may not. But I know the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? The research that I did. I know that there's a lot of people that do this type of work, and when the white man come through, they don't never say nothing to him. They scared of the white man. But I have done lectures, and I've spoken to professors of straight universities and show and prove to them how they the devil, show and prove to them why they perpetuate devilishment, and show and prove to them why they can't run that game on anybody that's present in the thing. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. But that's not to say that nobody else could do that. It's just to say that a lot of people that want to talk this type of stuff, they don't walk it. They don't live it. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. Like I said, man, I be walking around with bullets on and all that shit. I don't have problems with police. They don't bother me because they don't even see me. Because I'm not in their realm or their sphere of influence. Because I think about a world every day that I wake up, I think of a world without them. I do that though. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what I choose to do. But that don't mean that, again, all pigs is bad. I don't think that every pig is bad, but I believe that when you are down with a civilization or organization that is bad, you can only be influenced by that regardless of how good you are, because what they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? So again, it is what it is.